165. I mean 62 and 75.
Right.
You don't count this one. Count 30. I go like I go from the smaller number and go down. Instead of like going up, because I feel like going up confuses me more. Yeah, so I would go like down, I would go to 62, and then I would jump down to 72 because I know it's 10, and then 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I have a test for something. Is that how you do it? Yeah, if it was smaller numbers, yeah, it's easier. But because they're bigger numbers, the ones that...
Good, because each one is how many.
Right, so you're trying to figure out how many cookies the brother took.
Okay, is everyone almost
So
finished?
you can do 30 minus 16.
Yeah?
I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't really use the chart. Like that one kind of feels 30 is and 15.
Okay.
And then, because it's 16, you would just do 2 on the sides. Yeah. So that's what I would do.
Alright, let's go over number 1 together. Would someone like to come up and show us how they did it? Chloe? Thank you for volunteering.
So it's, Rachel had 75 balloons and 62 flyaway, so it's 75 minus 62. So I started at 75, and since you go up 10, or up 6, 1,
Because
2,
each one is how many?
is worth 10.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then over 2, because it's the 2 is left over from the 62, 1, 2, so the answer is 13.
Good, thank you. And did you leave it as a word problem or did you rewrite it?
I rewrote it.
You rewrote it? What did you rewrite it to? You can tell me and I'll write it down.
75 minus 62 equals 13.
Good. Anybody do it a different way? Courtney?
I did the counting up.
The counting
So
up?
I circled 75, and
Okay.
I underlined 62, so I know that's where I had to go. And I know from 75 to 65 is 10, because I got by 10, and then I went over 3 to 62.
Okay, so that was good. So you got 1, and you got 13. Good. So if everyone can just see what you did, that's all she did. Okay? Did anyone do it a different way? Paige, do you want to come up and show us? Or do you don't want to come up?
I mean, it's just on the chart, whatever you want me to do.
Okay. Why don't you come up and show us?
Can I like erase the one there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I circled 75, and I started at 62. So what I did is I went down, and I knew that was 10, and then did 11, 12, 13, and then I knew that there was 13 between 62 and 75.
Good, thank you. So Paige used addition to do it because she saw 62.
Oh, I have it on the
That's
answer,
okay.
sorry.
She saw 62, and then thought, if I go down 1 row, I'm at how many? 10? And then if I get to 75, I go 1, 2, 3. So then 10 plus 3 would be 13. And that's how she got her answer. Thank you, Paige. Okay, number 2. Tommy loves cookies. Tommy baked 30 cookies. Tommy's brother took some cookies. Tommy is left with 16 cookies. How many cookies did Tommy's brother eat? This is a bit more challenging. But does anyone want to come up and show us how they did it? How about someone tell me what number they started with? We'll start there. Anybody want to tell me what number they started with? Sarah?
30.
Okay, you started at 30. Okay.
And then, I'm waiting, hold on.
sorry, no, I started at 16, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's
I
okay.
forgot
So
what-
you started at 16.
Yeah, and then,
Okay.
because we're trying to see, like, I wrote the equation 30 minus, like, a blank equals 16 to see how many. So we started at 16, and then I counted up to 14. I mean to 30.
To 30, okay.
14. So.
And how did you go? Did you go down one row or did you go
Yeah,
up?
we went down to
Okay.
for 10,
Okay, for 10.
and then 11, 12, 13, 14 to 30.
Okay, so you went down 10 because 16 to 26 is 10, and then we went over 4 to get to 30. Okay, good. And you said you rewrote it. How did you rewrite it?
I wrote it 30 minus a box to put the answer
Okay.
equals 16.
Good. Okay, did anyone else do it a different way? So Sarah started from 16 and went to 30. Did anyone start at 30? Yeah? Chloe, what did you do?
Just like I did in the first problem, I went up one row.
Okay, so Chloe started at 30, went up one row to 20, because that's how many numbers,
Yeah. And then went over
10.
6.
and then you went over 6. So then that's 10, you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we get the same answer both times?
Yes.
Okay, so then we realize that there's multiple ways to do it. Does anybody else have another way? No? Awesome.
I circled 16 and 30 and I counted the ones in between.
Okay, perfect. That's another way. Good. So you circled 16 and 30,
I counted how many it took to get to 30
and you
by one.
counted from 16 or from 30?
From 16.
Okay. Did you go down one or over and then down?
I counted all of them by one.
Oh, counted all of them by one. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. All right, good job, guys. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about? No? Any questions? Are we okay? Okay, I'm going to pass out a worksheet now. Okay, you're going to do 4 problems, 2-digit subtraction, like we've been doing, and this is to be done individually, okay? So when you're explaining your answers, if you start at, say you circled 30 like the problem and you counted back to 16, you could say I started at 30 and counted back by 1s to 16. If you're stuck, just think of the patterns we were talking about at the beginning of the lesson with the hundreds chart. see some of you are finished, so if you're finished, you can hand it in.
Oh, no.
Okay, and while everyone's finishing up, I want whoever's finished to start thinking about the different, well, we can make 100 sharp there. The 2-digit subtraction problems, the strategies we used today. How do we solve these? Think about it in your mind as I'm collecting the papers. Are we finished? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice, we'll take one once. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so people who are still finishing, don't be rushed. We're just gonna go over the strategy things today. Okay? So quickly, who can tell me what strategies we used today on the 100 chart? What did we say if we started here and went to 30? What were we doing? Counting by what? Alright, count by tens. Okay. Addition, good. Is that what you're going to say?
Sorry.
We had one simple one, Alexa, you actually used it when we were just going from 1 to 2 to 3.
Counting by one.
Counting by ones. Good, thank you, Alexa. Anybody else?